Hey guys, it's Leah. Welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be flipping through my 2020 bullet journal. These clips are here because I wanted to block off some pages. But yes, it has been a full year in my bullet journal. I cannot believe that 2020 is almost over, but I think at the same time, all of us can too. So, if you want to see me flip through my entire year, January through December, keep watching. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on those notifications so you get notified every time I post a video. And with that, let's get flipping. All right, so I'm gonna crack into this journal in a bit, but just want to say this is a Scribbles That Matter A5 dotted journal. I loved it using it this year, so just wanted to preface this with that. But let's get started. This is probably one of my favorite beginning spreads. I will be including this for sure in my 2021 bullet journal setup, so definitely stick around, but this is definitely one of my favorite pages. I also use this one all the time, so I would definitely recommend using this at the beginning of your setups too. You'll notice that for January and February, I do not use original themes. I use Amanda Rach Lee themes, which I actually just love so much. So this is January, it's fireworks, and I honestly love this theme and kind of forgot about it. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorite themes of the year. February is cherry blossoms, and I absolutely also love this theme. I did this in 2019 and loved it so much, I did it again for 2020. March, I did not film for YouTube, but I wish I had because I absolutely love this bee theme. It is one of my favorite themes for the entire year. I love all the cute little happy bees and just everything that all the honeycomb looks so cute. So this was my March theme. You'll see throughout this first part of the year that I don't really deviate spreads. But once you see this part is where the pandemic kicked in. So after this, you'll for sure see new kinds of spreads like these ones, which were after the pandemic started and I didn't have to do full page spreads. Now, April was the first month of the year that I did YouTube. So this is probably one of my favorite themes as well. So this is also the month that I filled in my trackers, which you should not expect from me because in the next ones you will definitely see I don't. So, and this is when I had to start school and kind of go back to life. So I have a lot of different spreads in here that are kind of around that. So I'll have like school and tasks. So this is a fun spread that I made, and we're on to May. I also absolutely loved May's theme. This bike theme was probably also one of my favorites. Again, trying new spreads with the personal and school and everything. And we're on to June. Again, I keep saying that these are my favorite spreads and like themes, but I actually do think June is my favorite out of the entire year. These ladybugs just were super fun to doodle and draw, and I love them. Also, again, I'm not very good at filling in my trackers, so you will see this throughout the rest of the year. July. Again, didn't fill in the trackers, but that's okay. And here's my trip. So I loved my trip, but I'm not going to be showing you guys the pictures, so hope you guys don't mind that. So Again, trying new layouts. One thing that I really liked doing for the summer was having tasks, events, and something else like gratitude or something like this up here where it was most important. I definitely tried out a lot of new spreads in the summer, and you'll also see more in July, but also just loving the half-page layouts you'll see, because during the pandemic, I didn't need a whole ton of space for planning, so that's definitely what I gravitated towards, and I actually really love how all of the spreads turned out. August, love the balloon theme too. Again, oh, I messed up this calendar. Instead, I did the July calendar, so I didn't end up using this. Just kind of a big bummer, but it's okay. Again, new layouts. I really liked this layout. This is probably my favorite layout from the entire half spreads layout. I use this one a lot, and I actually really liked how I had an events bar on the side and then all of my different days of the week on this side too. September. So this is when school started, and you will see that in these next spreads, these are now going to be full page spreads. They're going to have all of 1 week in one spread. So that's something to keep in mind, is there will be all the new kinds of spreads. And I also try to switch up these as well with new spreads, especially trying to do school and normal and kind of deviating from the traditional spreads that you would have seen at the beginning, or traditional meaning the ones that I did. So this layout right here, and I don't think maybe I did, and this one. So these are like, those were my 3 favorites, and now I have kind of gone away from that. So you will see that. And some still the same. October. This was a awesome checklist for me. I loved having something for me to just check everything off in, and if you are an AP student, I would definitely recommend one of these. This is one of also my favorite weekly spreads of the entire year. November was another really fun month for me. I've never done a black and silver / white theme in my entire bullet journal. So this was a new kind of theme for me. I really enjoyed the black, and having this journal was really nice because it had such thick pages and it didn't ever have any ghosting or bleeding issues for me. And it was just a fun theme to doodle, especially with all the stars. Again, habit and mood trackers are a little hard for me to fill in, but yeah, I think that this is another one of my favorites. And again, trying out new layouts for school. This is, I think, a new layout that I tried and actually really liked, so you'll definitely be seeing this more throughout the rest. This was also a really fun spread for me to do. I've never done something like this where I colored the entire background black, so I really liked this one as well. And this is when Among Us was super popular, so even though I didn't do a theme around it, I really wanted to do something like this. And we're to the final month of the year already, December. Now, this is my Christmas cookie theme that I'm still in process of, and as you can see, I actually utilized the calendar, so I am still working on some of these. As you can see, I'm not very good at filling these in, but I'm getting better. So anyway, yes. Okay, so here are the spreads that I have not shown. I've already sketched them out, but these are some new spreads that I haven't tried. So this one is 2020, a year to remember. So I'm doing all the different things, and then also some of my favorites over here. I haven't quite finished this page, but you will see in another video maybe next year all about it. So anyway, this is a 2020, a year to remember spread. This will be my favorites during everything. As well as this spread, which is new. I've never done this one as well. It is a year of themes. I thought this would just be really fun for me to look back on all the themes that I did, and I think I will try to include this in my next bullet journal as well. And getting to the very end of the journal, this is the last page of like the normal bullet journal, I would say, and then this is some back spreads that I'll show you in a minute. But this one is going to be a letter to myself. I just wanted to do this mostly because it's 2020 and I feel like everybody's going to want to remember what they were doing during this pandemic. So I'm going to write a letter to myself. Here's some summer doodles that I did for a video, as well as my master packing list, which I strongly recommend everybody have in their journal. And then some other spreads. So this one is my ideal schedule. I did this for a video, something like this too. Things to check out spread I didn't end up using, so I probably won't transfer this to my next bullet journal. As well as my birthday spread, which I definitely will be transferring, my Instagram tracker, and my pen test page. So that is it for this journal. I had such an amazing year in this journal. It's just makes me so happy that I've already filled up a new one. And my 2021 bullet journal setup will probably be up on the 26th. I'm getting a bullet journal for Christmas, hopefully. And so my setup will not be up as early as a lot of other people's, but I hope you guys subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified when that video does go up. And guys, I just thank you so much for supporting me this year. 2020 was a super fun yet hard year for me, and YouTube was super awesome. So thank you all for subscribing. I know at this moment we have 84 subscribers. Thank you so much, so much, so much for your guys' support and nice comments, and I hope you guys like this video. So thank you guys for supporting me, and I will see you in the next video for my 2021 setup.